Hey everybody, so here's a look at where things stand. I was able to trim down those ceiling LEDs, and I'll take a quick look at those so they don't show over the top anymore. There are of course those really bad hot spots. I may be able to kill those. We'll find out as we go along. Put a couple freezer tubes in there, and I'll talk about a modification I did to the back wall on that one. It didn't quite turn out as well as I was hoping, but it did show some promise overall. I can definitely see things better on this one. So the freezer wall detail on this one as compared to that one, this one's a lot cleaner but not as obvious, whereas this one is much more obvious, but I got some glue smudges in there. So I'm definitely glad I was able to shim down those ceiling LEDs, and I might put some amber ones in there to make things a little less white, but once the walls are painted, those could add a lot of really cool tones to begin with. The elevator light is pretty much invisible. Well, there it is right there, I guess. That's just about the correct color. It may need to be a little more green or yellow. And it's definitely too much glow coming from the stairway there, but once some more lights go on the inside here, that could change as well. So I'm going to leave it for the moment, but I may put a warm white in there to tone down the yellow. What else? Let's take a look underneath. I installed the legs, and I'll show those when the lights are on. And I put the landing bay in one of these guys here, or the landing gear walls rather. So there's definitely a lot of glow coming off of that window. It's not too bad a thing. And unfortunately, to get a really good look behind that door, you got to be here in person. There's certainly some really nice glimpses of interesting shapes back there, but it's not going to be very obvious at all. I've still got the power running down one leg here. This guy. And I think overall this is kind of the light level I'll be aiming for when I do put the landing gear lights in. But we'll see how that goes. So let me pop the top here and we'll take a further look. I really like the way this is turning out overall. So you can see on the left here, this grill detail right there is really nice and clean with a nice outer framework. That one there, I'll show you what I did. I was hoping for a much better result. The inner grill looks really nice, but all those smudges I got where my skin pretty much got left behind on the piece really ruins the effect. I'm able to do something better on another try. We'll see about that. I don't want to ruin too many of these because otherwise I'd have to create them from scratch. That would definitely be difficult. I'm going to put some light blockers underneath every one of the freezer tube holes there, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with Forbidden Planet reference and put the slow RGB flashers in each one of those. The only time these freezer tubes are ever used that I can tell is in the pilot, which is black and white, so there's no really good way to judge what color they should be. But a lot of this ship and well, just the ship basically takes a lot of design hints from Forbidden Planet's, the C-57D, and what they did for their freezer tubes, at least in the visual effects part, was to do a multicolor light kind of effect. So a slow RGB flasher will work really good for that. The elevator light is definitely too bright as it is because of all that extra glow going on the wall there, so I'll have to tone that down, and like I said with the stairway, that's going to be toned down as well. This wall here, with the computer wall I'm calling it, is going to look really great when a lot of stuff goes in there. I did some more mods to that, and we'll take a quick look at them. These ceiling lights here have maybe gotten 20 hours of on time, whereas the lower hull is now sitting at about 60-70 hours straight through. So I'm very confident that those lights are going to be active from here on out. So let me turn the light on and pull some things apart, and we'll take a further look. So with the ceiling lights, one thing I'm considering doing is every third white, I'm going to put one amber in to make things a little warmer looking. Right now it's just too stark. And what may happen is once the paint starts going on all these parts, that may warm the interior up a lot because there are a lot of tans in there and oranges and greens. But we'll see how that goes. All the parts now are at least primed base white and they're pretty much ready to be painted. Let's pull the ceiling off.